Yeah, so
I,
I'm just celebrating right now, making it through the first part of this job interview, and then tomorrow I've got, like I said, I've got a huge hour and a half test to do, which I'm pretty sure I can do because I'm great at troubleshooting. But they've got uh, so this company, what it does is it cleans clothes, uniforms uh, for different companies, right? And I've got to maintain those huge ass washers that are like taller than me. I've got to use a ladder to even see the top, and they have like this wind tunnel that they dry stuff out on, right? And I got to figure that out too, right? But I'm a master electrician who knows plumbing and HVAC, so it's all about figuring it out. And then I've got Chat GPT and you on my side, so
yeah, I
um,
sent a message to Colby and Diamond, and they said they'd watch. I said we were going live in about 5 minutes a few minutes ago, so they should be coming in. Right now, we have zero viewers.
yeah, I got a fresh haircut just to maybe the guy went a little bit too far on cutting it, but whatever. You gotta look fresh, you know. You know me, I like to have my beard,
Ah,
but
a
when you're going
mouse.
for a new job, when yeah, you don't want to have beard, you know.
Well, I think it looks good. A mouse just ran across my foot.
Oh fuck. That's part of the shit I'm gonna have to take care of if
Hi,
I get this
Nicole.
job.
Oh, that's right. I was going to make you a mod on here too.
Oh yeah, Nicole's awesome, 100%. Unless it's a
Okay.
fake Nicole. Yeah, who
No,
knows?
that's the same Nicole.
Yeah, they've made like I changed my so I went with Chief and Sessions, so I've changed my back two numbers to CS, but they fake me so many times that you got to be careful, right? Like if you ever think that, oh, here's a fake Dustin who's trolling or something like that, you just message me, right? And we'll
Yeah.
go from there. um, I've seen them many times on Andy's channel faking me. I've seen them faking me on Windsor's channel. Um, I don't know who it is. If it's either Puwapo or Gaker, because Joe's a douchebag, but he wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Colby said hi.
Hey, Kobe. So nice to see you. Yeah, we're gonna create a coalition here, and like I said, I'm not in it for making money or anything. I just want us to have our community without the fucking drama, you know.
Well, yeah, me
So
too. And I was just at the beginning point of going live more and picking mods for the group. And
yeah, 100%. Yeah, Kobe's good people. Um, So I just recently hung these lights, and then I put a plug a dimmer in. So, you know,
oh,
and
that's cool.
yeah, and then I actually pulled all the power from this plug, right? Um then past my 78-inch TV that will blind you. Uh this one was easier. It was just straight up from the plug to the light switch to but whatever it's they're kind of like Japanese style, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you haven't met my wife yet, but you will one day. She knows you, that's for sure. And then my 6-year old actually made this painting yesterday.
IDN. Right, Nicole. Oh, that's a cute painting. That's
Yeah,
actually pretty good.
yeah. And then he's got his punching bag over here. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm a good dad or I'm a bad dad, but um, I love my kids very much, and I try to take care of them. I just don't want them to be milk toast pussies, you know. Like,
Yeah.
this world's got enough of that. So, whatever, it is what it is. Um, and then I rooted these from. They were just branches from a tree. I rooted them, and they've been living like fucking, I don't know, 3 months already. So I think I did a good job. We'll see.
Yeah. I think so.
And then, uh, yeah, the kids are already in bed, so I can't show you the kids, but you've seen them on the KFC. Did you watch the KFC video?
Oh, when we were talking that time, you showed your kids and wife to me, and
And then this is a painting from my mom before she, like when I was a kid, I was like probably 7 years old. I want to say around there. Um, and she had that painting since then, but the kids smashed the frame, so I got to figure out what to do with that.
your mom painted that.
No, she didn't paint it, but she owned
Oh,
it since I was
oh,
that old, right? She's gone now,
Kobe said
unfortunately.
the KFC thing was funny.
That's why I put it up there. I'm like, this is fucking funny as shit. Because it's original, It's not like anyone thought it up or anything. It wasn't like staged or anything. It was just the kids having fun, right? And it was
Yeah.
awesome. so,
Yeah, I saw
so,
that too earlier.
how's your back feeling after wiping out on the fucking stairs?
I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but it's still in a lot of pain because I
Yeah, yeah,
fractured
I've
my
done the same.
L5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did the same. I went down a bunch of icy stairs out the backyard of a place, and I just freaking rolled down like five freaking stairs, and like I was in pain for quite a while. My back was already fucked before that, but yeah, no, I was limping like you know, I can go park in the um spaces, and I would just limp in. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah. Well,
you're supposed to you're
I had
supposed to
like
have.
a
Hey,
dog
go ahead.
bone on the stairs, and I stepped on a dog bone and fell flat on my back, and the
Yeah, it
stair
rolled.
hit me in the back.
Yeah, it rolled on you. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah, shit happens. I guess. Hopefully,
I
like
just,
the pain is going to be bad for a long time. You're going to get sciatica, and it's going to
yeah,
shoot right down your neck.
I've already
Yeah.
got that. And, um, I fractured my C1 and, C2 vertebrae before in my
Yeah.
neck.
Oh, fuck. I've never done that, so I can't imagine the pain. But yeah, it's fucking with your back
Hi,
is
Dara.
really bad. Oh, hey, Dara. Oh, Dara's here. Awesome, awesome. Um, yeah, yeah, it's really cool. There's not many people here.
Doing good,
I
Dara. How are you?
I thought I could drag a bunch of people over from Fabian's page, but uh, I don't know. I think people get fucked up on you having two C's, McCranie, right?
Yeah.
And they get all fucked up on that, right? So, I was hoping I can drag a whole bunch of people over here. Maybe Diamond can.
That's good, Dara. Ooh, that sounds like it hurt, Kobe. Burns are the worst.
Ooh, yeah, my Oma had that. My grandma, that's like German for Oma, right? Or Oma is German for Canadian or English or whatever you want to call it. Skin grafts, and she had to take a bunch of skin off her leg and put it onto her hands because she burnt her hands. And yeah, you never actually like get rid of the scars of it, but at least you heal from it. But yeah, skin graft. Yeah, I'm lucky I haven't had that one yet. I wiped out hard on the ice the other day though. I was
Yeah.
just I was just late for picking up my son at the um school bus, and it's like 2 blocks over, right? And so I started running, and uh yeah, it didn't work out well. I freaking wiped out pretty good. I was limping for a few days after that one. But I'm getting old. I'm 41 now, you know. Like it's not
Yeah.
like
44.
yeah. Yeah. Diamond's the young one, you know. That's just
Diamond's
the way it is.
49. Did you know that?
No fucking way. She's like
Yeah.
29.
No, she's not.
What? You serious? She
Yeah.
looks like 29, man. Or 26. You serious?
She's got a
Holy fuck.
17-year-old daughter.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it all makes sense now, but she don't look it, man.
I know.
But neither do
Hi,
we.
and
We don't.
woke.
Hey, and how's it going, bro? But look at, I got no fucking. Well, I got a little bit of wrinkles, I guess. I don't put no lotion on my face or nothing, and you ain't got no wrinkles. So how is it? How can you figure out how to decide? But I'm ah, how did I have that misconception? Let me think here. Um,
Oh, wow, Nicole, you don't look 50. And
yeah,
it's
Nicole,
true,
don't look
Colby. Shh,
not even
don't
close.
tell Diamond I told you. She'll kill me.
I'll never say nothing. You know me. I'm fucking undercover. But
Hi,
in the end,
Jasper.
you know who it was? It was Andy who told me that the Diamond was 25 years or 29 years old, and he got so mad at Blessed for like hitting on her and stuff like that. And he's like, well, you're like a pedophile and blah 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 and all this kind of stuff. And T Man, you know what it was? It was T Man. T Man, he fucking banished him because he was hitting on Diamond, right? And he said, "You're like a pedophile because you're only she's only 29 years old and you're like 60 years old." So he's like, "Yeah, but I mean, you've seen him. He fucking shits on me too. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Like I like Andy, to be honest. I don't need the negativity in my life right now, right? Um,
Yeah.
that's just where I'm at right now. Eventually, I'm gonna send this guitar, which I'm sure Andy's watching right now, so I'm gonna show you guys live that I do have the guitar because he said that I don't even fucking have a guitar and that I'm just making shit up.
Well, you
So
said you were going to show it to me anyway.
yeah, so here's my closet. Nothing special, obviously. Here's the fucking guitar. So to say that I'm not gonna send Dale this guitar when he's gonna play it, right? I've been playing the didgeridoo. Um, But here's the guitar, right?
49, Colby.
It's a beautiful fucking guitar. It's literally the stuff dreams are made of as a guitar player, right?
That is a beautiful guitar.
It's all maple on the front, and then you can pull them out, pull them in to take them out, take them in. You can literally create your own distortion, and then you can flop the switch and get like more of a
She is,
king.
Colby.
Um, and whatever, man. I just hate someone, I telling me that I'm not a man of my word. After me and Dale made up a deal. We made a deal. And he said he literally told me word by word, wait till spring. And then Andy's telling me that I'm gonna give it to him for free. And it's like, what? I paid a lot of money for that shit. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna give it to him at face value, and he's gonna pay for shipping. That's the way it's gonna go. I got 3 kids to take care of. I've got fucking responsibilities. I can't sit there without fucking being at work. You know what I mean? Like I don't have time or money to do that. Well, I've got a good savings though, right? But I love Andy and I love Amber and I love Dylan. And we're just a dysfunctional family. But right now, he's just angry at me. Until I ship that guitar, he's pissed off. So whatever. He doesn't get what I'm going through or give a fuck, really. But whatever, you know.
Well, yeah, if you and Dale discuss that, then
Yeah,
I mean,
100% we did. Yeah, he would
well,
tell you the
yeah,
same. Yeah, he even phoned Andy and told him that. So I don't get why he's so upset with me, but I think it's kind of more to do with like people like chilling with me, and
right,
he
Colby.
he he's
I,
put me into the competition category or something like, which
family
is,
does come first, Colby.
yeah, 100%. You ladies know that, right? And right now is a scary point in my life, to be honest with you, because I've always like okay, I used to make $109,000 before I left Vancouver a year. Now I'm just shooting for a 80K job, and kids are getting expensive as they get older. Like you'd think, okay, I don't have to buy diapers, so now costs are going to go down. But then you got to pay for school bus. So I got each kid $50 a month for school bus, and it all adds up. And they eat a lot more too, right? So what can I do?
Yeah. Then it only gets worse when they get older. They eat more when they're teenagers.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then you got to put them in. Like I'm gonna put my kids in like jujitsu and ballet for my daughter, and whatever they want to do. You know, um, hopefully not hockey though, because the gear and waking up at 5 in the morning, it's pretty shitty to
Yeah.
fucking deal with, right? So
I took
I
martial
don't know.
arts because I wanted to learn self defense after being in a couple of abusive relationships in my teens.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I grew up in I did wrestling, and actually I was one of my classes in high school. And then I did kung fu, which taught you basically how to kill people. They made me sign a bunch of papers, but um
All
I
right,
was an
Nicole,
asshole.
it's financially hard on everyone today, and Colby's talking to you, Dustin.
Oh, I'm not looking. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Colby, I always have your back. You know what? I don't hate Joe, but I'll fucking bully his ass because what he did, he was just taking advantage of you at a hard point in your time, and the fact of what he did fucking disgusted me. Um, and that's it, right? So, um, you're my friend, Kobe, and and just as much as Jessica, and so I'm just showing you guys my crystals here. But Joe, he's always asking me. He's like, "Why you fucking hate me so much?" and stuff like that. And I was like, "I just hate what you did, dude. I hate what you did." And
Right, Colby? Right, Nicole? Martial arts is punishment. Discipline, not punishment. What am I thinking? I got fibromyalgia, and sometimes I get words mixed up and use the wrong word in the wrong sentence sometimes.
I got alcoholism, so I drank a few beer. I fucking do the same thing. Whatever. Whatever. We're all real people. That's really cool. I got this from Australia. That's one of those things you spin around. But my favorite collection is my crystal collection. I've got some beautiful ass shit.
Yeah.
And it's all from Brazil, believe it or not. I found some dude on what's eBay, right? And I paid maybe like $100 a crystal or so. He always had bidding going on with it, so it's variable what I paid. But these things are freaking huge, man. They're like over a pound each, some of them, right? And yeah, I was a hippie back in my day. I didn't even eat meat for like 5 years until I met my wife, and like I was on the ground and I was just like sweating my fucking face off, trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And she's like, "You better freaking eat meat again, or we're gonna we're gonna stop being together because I'm not gonna raise a bunch of kids." At this time she was pregnant, right? And she's like, "I'm not gonna raise a bunch of kids trying to be vegetarians when I watch you um try to even be a vegetarian, and you just go into these sweat streaks, right?" So I was like, and you know what? You can be vegan just like Colby, right? But it takes a lot of work. And
Right,
my
Colby? I
yeah.
don't know. I mean, a guy's a piece of shit if he lays a hand on a woman like that, I think. And
Oh, fucking
that's
absolutely. In
that's
fact,
why I took martial arts. So if I got in another abusive relationship, which I did twice, I beat both their asses and sent them to the hospital.
uh, the other week, like maybe 2 weeks ago, some dude like broke up with the woman and then went back to his mom's place, and then he came in the middle of the night and stabbed her tire. So I had to go change her fucking tire, and to her spare tire. And I was like, if this dude does it again, you phone me and you tell me what number fucking suite he is. Because if there's one thing I know, like I'm not the biggest dude, but I know how to fight. And I'm going to knock on his door and I'm going to teach him, because
Nicole
no
said
one disrespects women like that.
she collects crystals too. Nicole does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, when I go live on my own, I'll pull out each one of my crystals because, like, as you can see, hold on,
Oh, that's horrible, Kobe. Hey,
I've
it's Vis.
huge collection.
I'm live with Dustin.
No, and we'll collaborate along with Diamond and Nicole, and we'll start getting something happening. Right? We don't need bullshit. We don't need negativity. We just want to show like real life people, right? And um, but I don't put up with bullshit. I I used to like I was an asshole when I was young. I used to literally go and find some random person on the street and beat the shit out of them just for the fun of it. And I I've got to repent for what I've done, right? I I'm a skilled fighter, but I in the last 15 years I've never even gotten in a fight because I found God. And the weird thing is how I found God is I did the ayahuasca, you know what I mean, which is DMT. And I went through the fucking light, like seriously, I went through the light and then I seen God and I don't even remember what he said to me, but when I came back, I was a changed person. Like I don't even know what to say about it.
So
To be
you had a
honest.
near death experience.
Yeah, and NDE. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I had. And my wife was watching me, right? Um, the first time I did it, because it's legal in Canada, so you're able to do it in Canada. You're able to order it even in Canada. Um, the first time I did it, I went through the light, and I swear I at first I thought it was some woman with long hair, but then I got in there and it was fucking Jesus, man. Like like I don't even know like how I was like an atheist before.
Oh
And
wow, it's Vis.
yeah, he told me something amazing and I can't remember what it is, but it got implanted into my brain, right? And then um the second time I did the 5-MeO, like the where you lick the toads type thing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's made by like it's made it's not actually licking toads, scaring toads and then licking them. Anyways, and my wife was there at that time, and she was like, "Okay, um, why were you speaking this weird language and laughing?" And so I had no answers for her, to be honest with you. But they
Yeah.
implanted stuff in my brain. And ever since then, I've been like a responsible person. Like I've got 3 kids and a wife to take care of, and that's my only goal and my only purpose. I know in my mind that the only reason I'm here today is to take care of those people, right? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, no, and I never did psychedelics to be part of the like party crowd or anything. Mind you, I still got 24 hits of acid and sitting in my cupboard right now, but I haven't felt like doing it right now.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I remember going out with my mom picking fresh mushrooms all the time. and and then we dry them out on the window screen. And then one time, my mom, I get home after like doing my job at the corner store. At the time, I didn't have any training, so I just did job at the corner store. And I get home, and my mom's like literally um, swimming in the carpet like that. And I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? And she said, okay, I'm just looking for my car keys. And I'm like, Mom, you don't need your car keys. Definitely don't need your car keys.
Well,
So
that's
whatever.
good, Nicole, that you're comforted by knowing what comes after life. Yeah, I've heard people say when they've passed away or something temporarily, that they were in the most comforting, loving, relaxed place you can be, and they didn't want to come back.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
Nicole said she loves mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, I used to go picking, so we would walk down the train track like about 1 mile or 3/4 of a mile, and then we would go into this farmer's field, and depending on how high the grass was, sometimes it was this big, sometimes it was like really big, right? And that's how high the mushrooms grow above. And so we literally picked garbage bags, or like a garbage bag full. We use save on bags though, right? Because you can hide them under your jacket. You just look like you're fat after. But we would pick those up, and then we would come back and dry them on window screens, and they were called Liberty caps, and you
Oh,
had to
I've had
know.
the Liberty caps. Those are
Oh, they're the
good.
best. Yeah.
Some mushrooms, though, give you a depressed, kind of anxious feeling, and
Yeah, that's the
some make
Mexican
you
ones.
euphoric and relaxed. And the Liberty caps are more euphoria and good mood and
Hmm.
relaxation.
Yeah, 100%. And so the Mexican Cubensis, they'll give you anxiety. They'll give you like this weird feeling of you don't belong, right? But the Liberty caps, which no one grows because they're just skinny little motherfuckers, right?
Yeah,
Who,
they're hard to find.
well, they don't even grow them because they don't get their weight in, right? So people want to grow stuff that they throw the weight down and get the money for that, right?
But I'd rather grow a better quality of something and
Yeah,
sell those to people because it's legal here. You can sell them here in Colorado. But I'd
yeah,
rather grow the
Canada
Liberty
too.
caps and sell those to people and let them have a great experience and keep coming back to me.
100%. Yeah. And
Hi,
then
Sniper. How are
oh,
you?
Sniper came in. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah,
um,
Sniper, I'm live with Dustin.
yeah. The Liberty Caps actually, yeah, that was one thing. But then I went to the next level, and I did the 5-MeO DMT, which is like the shit. Basically, that when you scare the frog, these little frogs, it comes out of their back, and people lick the frogs, right? And
Yeah, they
yeah,
hallucinate. And
yeah, that's when I went through the fucking light, and I seen Jesus, man. I
yeah,
was an atheist before that, and then I was like, yeah, no.
I
I
was gonna
you,
grab my charger, but because my dumb ass didn't charge my phone up all the way before I
oh
went
fuck.
live. So, but no, show you a couple cool things in my room too, because I'm gonna go up and grab my charger.
I used to smoke pot like every day in my life, but it ended up causing me anxiety as I got older. So I didn't end up
Yeah,
continuing, but
that's
my
my
wife still
bedroom.
does. But I don't know if you're okay with me showing this, but I've got two of these. I
Oh,
got
it's
two
okay.
pounds. I got 2 pounds of
Oh, I've
stuff
got
left. And
martial arts.
yeah,
I got two
and
gold medals. And
originally I had 8 pounds, but I got
I
rid
got
of
one
quite a
of
few.
these too, because,
Oh, cool. Yeah, those are awesome, man.
yeah, an incense smoke fountain.
Yeah, yeah.
And my uncle, when he was passing away, he knew I was into JFK stuff, so I got the JFK limo.
Wow, that's gonna be worth a lot of money one day, for sure.
Yeah, it
100%.
already is. See, it's still on its little thing. That's my dog.
That's awesome.
One of my dogs. My rabbit's footprint, Nikki. Uh, then I got collection of old cars underneath.
That's really awesome. Yeah, yeah, it's your china cabinet like me, right?
Uh, yeah, my
I
curio
know.
cabinet with that was my dog that in that box though that passed away, Tyler.
I just got my haircut today. I now that I'm looking at myself on the screen, I'm like, well, they cut the shit to a little bit too slim, but whatever, it'll grow back.
And this is, believe it or not, still works. This TV, it's a box TV.
Oh fuck. Yeah,
So,
one of those burnt down my Oma's house actually. It just
yeah, I'll
started on
show you. It
fucking
still
fire.
works. Uh,
She's 90 years old though, my Oma, which is grandma in German, right?
yeah, see.
Yeah. If I can live that long, I'd be happy. My parents didn't live past 60.
Well, that's crazy. And
Yeah,
uh,
they were smoking like a pack plus a day in cigarettes, right? So,
oh, my
um,
charger.
like I'm not perfect. I vape and I drink alcohol, but in the end, cigarettes, I think, is the worst. But you know what? Everyone's got their own choices. You got to ride with it. It's more expensive for me to vape right now than it is to smoke cigarettes. So I can get a carton of cigarettes, which is 10 packs of cigarettes for $30, or I can get 1 week of vaping for $35, right? And so I don't know. And we don't even know what vaping is going to do to us in the future. Like we're like the test experiment. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
was
don't know.
gonna get my vape,
Don't get
but
the cold vapes though. If you're gonna go that way, get the hot vapes that fucking cook it. You know. Um, That's what I gotta say. A lot of people are doing these cold vapes right now, and it just coats. Like I got them free for points and stuff at my store, and they're really coat my lungs and my uh everything. They just coat it, and I can't get over it. Right? At least with the hot ones, you can go like, and most of it isn't even hitting your lungs really when you think about it. But that's just my theory. I'm not no fucking expert or anything like that. Right?
Right. Yeah, my vape that I got is more natural.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it. Sorry, I was just plugging my phone in. It dropped down to 21%.
Man, I look like fucking Bart from The Simpsons with this new haircut.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I just wanted to look clean cut for my work interview, right? So, but this guy
Yeah.
fucking, he went to town. That's for sure. What can I do? You know, it's better to look clean cut than going to a work interview and, shit in a bed because you look like a fucking hippie or something like that, right?
This one's 92% pure nicotine.
Holy fuck. That'll fuck you. Yeah, you get high off that shit. Yeah, mine's 6%.
Yeah, and then it just has that, some water vapor, and flavoring in it. But I
Yeah,
get these,
yeah.
and this one's the one with 25,000 puffs, and you throw it
It'll
away and buy a new one
well,
when it's out.
and you can plug it in and charge it with a USB cord, right? Yeah,
Yeah, until all the nicotine's gone. Then you
yeah,
throw it away and buy a new one, and you can
yeah,
keep charging it and reusing it.
yeah. That's
This
one of
one's
those cold vapes.
watermelon.
Yeah. Yeah, so for me right now, they added like a 40% tax on vapes, even though they wanted people to quit smoking cigarettes. They added 40% tax on vapes. So what I used to pay for at $20, now they're charging us $35. And it's ridiculous because you realize that the government is just trying to fuck you over and take money
Toby
where they
asked
can.
you what your wife likes to collect.
Um, well, she really likes my crystals, but uh, we right now we don't really add to our collections. I mean, I've got a pretty mint uh collection of bongs. I've got all these, but she collects all these Japanese books, right? Because she's trying to teach our kids to do both languages, right? So, um,
Yeah. So your wife is
this thing kind of
Japanese?
looks kinky. She's like bending over,
So your
but
wife is Japanese or
yeah, yeah, she's so the story goes is I was doing a party and I was DJing uh in the bush. Like you drive for 2 3 hours, you get to the bush, everyone starts camping and shit like that, right? And I was being a DJ there. And so what I did is my mom had just died and my girlfriend I found was cheating.
oh
So
well.
I dumped her ass and I just felt sorry for myself, honestly. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just uh fucking go out into the forest, do my set for DJing and just chill. And I hadn't been out to a party in years, right? People just knew me because I was famous, basically. I started DJing at about 18 years old, and at that point, I was, oh, let me think here, uh, 35 years old.
Oh
35 years.
wow.
Yeah. So, and then I talked with some people that I knew, like I kept in contact on Facebook, right? And and then they're like, okay, you can do like a 2 hour set, which is like mix and play music for like 2 hours. And
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, but I got there super late, right? And my DJ moment wasn't till like over a day later, basically. It was in the middle of the night on Saturday night or Sunday morning, basically. And so I was like, you know what? I got here late. I'm gonna just sleep in my Jeep for the time. And in the morning, I'll set my tent up and all that kind of shit. And so when I woke up in the morning, there was like 12 Japanese people fucking surrounding me. Like right, like less than 4 feet away from my Jeep. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and I had all those crystals that I just showed you and a whole bag of mushrooms. I had a fat bag of mushrooms, like probably a pound of mushrooms. And
Yeah, Nicole, some vapes can give you wet lung. You have to be careful which vapes you get. And
yep.
Sniper said you look like a cool biker guy.
If you start coughing up shit when you're vaping, then you know you got some bad vape juice or you got a bad vape. You know, that's the way it comes down to. But okay. So story continues. I woke up in the morning and I was surrounded by Japanese people, and I'm like a kilometer away from the party. You know, I just wanted to sit there and feel sorry for myself. And you know, my mom just died. I got cheated on, and I felt sorry about myself. And then they were all there, and I had this big fat bag of mushrooms and all these crystals that I just showed you. So I put all these crystals around the campfire, and then I gave them all a bunch of mushrooms. And in the morning, I found my wife like rolling in the sand, you know, and it was super hot out. And so I was like, "Oh no, you got to go find refuge here. And, you know, there's your tent over here." And I guided her back in, and then I asked her, "Oh, do you want to go out for coffee um, before you go back to Japan?" And she was like, "Yeah, okay." And everything worked out from there. And like, not gonna get into details, but 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 yeah, no. And we've been together almost 10 years now, right? We got 3 kids, and whatever. Like that's weird how life works its way out. But one thing, I'm a loyal dude, right? I might tell, you know, women that they're beautiful or something, but I would never ever cheat on my wife ever in my life.
Yeah, I don't
Ever.
believe in cheating either.
Yeah. It's usually dudes who do it though, to be honest
Colby
with you.
says you have three beautiful kids. We know what happened.
No, I just wore my psychedelic shirt today because I thought it would you guys would enjoy that.
Yeah, it looks nice, I think.
I'm not a
Yeah,
pretty
Colby,
dude.
that's awful being cheated on. I know that feeling. I've been cheated on before too in my past.
Yeah, she got cheated on like over 18 times or something like that. It was like fuck that. Like I'm really glad Kobe decided to make a change. She doesn't deserve that, not whatsoever. She's like the nicest girl I've ever met, man. Like she doesn't deserve that. Loyalty is everything.
She said, and he got another girl pregnant.
Yeah, well, he can go fuck himself. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Like whatever, fucking douchebag. Right, and then you got the other side where like for me, my wife was cheated on. Uh, so she doesn't trust me. So when I'm chilling with you or I'm chilling with Kobe, I'm chilling with Diamond or whatever, she's got like trust issues. You know what I mean? But she's got to
Yeah.
get over that shit. Like we're not we're not talking about like boning or something. You
Well,
know?
no, I know you're married and I'm married too. So, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
believe in doing that. I don't see you that way, Dustin.
No, I'm
You're
not.
just a
I'm a
good friend of mine.
yeah. Yeah, and same Diamond's a good friend of mine, and Kobe's a good friend of mine, and I even subscribed her to all the channels so she can see that um I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to get boned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and uh and that's just something she's got to learn. And like I trust her 100%. Like she's a loyal woman. She's an amazing woman. I don't even know
Oh,
how I
wow.
ended up
Nicole,
fucking
congratulations. 25 years she's been married.
yeah. That's
Dustin,
fucking
you've never
awesome.
flirted with me or anyone. Not
Yeah.
once. I do consider you a good friend, is what Kobe says.
At most I've just told the worst thing I've done is I just told Diamond she's beautiful and I regret it because my wife was watching at the same time.
Yeah, and sometimes
Didn't
that can
work
make
out.
your wife feel bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the truth. I'm not trying to hit on her or anything. All I want is the best for Diamond's family, and I really like her husband, even though he won't come on. I hear him, and he's a good dude.
Right
And
and woke.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And's a cool dude too, man. Like he I don't know, probably get Andy angry at us if I talk about him, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm just saying he's a pretty cool dude. You know, I don't even know why he's angry at Fabian, but I don't give a fuck anymore, to be honest with you. Um, for someone to be my friend for that many months and then just say that he doesn't even believe if I have that guitar, that really, really pissed me off. So, give fucking. But I don't want to get you in trouble, Jessica. So I'm gonna shut my mouth now. But you've seen it. It's there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, and
Whatever.
Woke's a good guy too. He's never
He
done
is,
wrong
man.
to me or
No, he's never done wrong to me either. He's always been a good dude. And you know what? We're a good group, a tight knit community, and we can really move on to our own channels if we want to. I'm within 24 hours of getting my own channel, and then we can just like we can chill together on yours and mine. Like my goal isn't to make money, it's just to provide a space where we can all chill without the negativity. That's it.
Well, yeah, that's why I decided to go live for a little bit because I know a lot of people in the chat want to chat with each other, and Diamond hadn't been
Yeah.
live because she's been sick.
Yeah.
Um, so I just figured I'd make myself comfortable and relax this evening and go live for a little bit. And
But if you're ever live, or Diamond's ever live, or Fabian's ever live, or Ogo, or Chief Sessions, I'm not even gonna come on. I'll just join the channel, you know? Um
yeah,
and but you could make money off this shit. Like big time. Once you get monetized, they start putting commercials on there. And once you get that, you're gonna make good fucking money. I know one buddy. He's making like $1,000 a month uh, off of YouTube
oh
just by
well.
commercials, right? So whatever. That's not my goal. My goal is just like during the day. Uh, there's no one available. Really, everything's in the evening. Ogo, he does his shit in the morning, and he'll be done in an hour. But yeah, I mean,
All
I don't know.
right. And
Yeah, I like who wants to watch YouTube videos after we can just communicate together in live streams? You know what I mean? Like that's like going back in history.
yeah, I don't like to take up all the people's time 24/7, but in the evening, sometimes I like to go live for a bit if Diamond isn't live or something because she said that they've all been real sick and
Yeah.
she went live for a little bit today and then went to bed back to bed.
Yeah, once you start having kids going to school, you get sick all the time. I've noticed that. Like I was kind of a little bit sick for the last week, but I drink like a shit ton of orange juice. So I'll show you. I've always got an orange juice that I just chug. I chug it all, and it works wonders. To be honest with you, and yeah, I actually, when my kids are sick, like my kids are sick right now with fevers and everything, I don't even get sick, you know. Um, and I still drink my alcohol too. So,
You can text her, Colby, if you don't believe me.
well, my number one goal is to get Diamond monetized. That's my number one goal, right? I go to random ass channels and I try to get them to come over to Diamonds, right? And that's my number one goal. That well, besides getting this fucking job, obviously, to
yeah.
support my family, right? But you and me, we can do a lot of shit together. We can have fun, whatever. If one day we'll get monetized, and that'll be cool. But until then, we can just have fun together, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do is eventually get monetized and I just started like
How
about a
many
month ago
subscribers?
starting to
Did
go
you look at
live.
your analytics? How many subscribers and how many hours do you have?
I don't remember. I didn't look since a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you need 4,000 hours before you get monetized. So you're already obviously past the subscribers because you can go live, right? And
Yeah,
um, so
I've
that
got
shit don't matter.
70 something subscribers right now, I believe.
Yeah, and what you need is 4,000 hours right now, and then they throw commercials on your shit, and you start making money. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. It's always a battle trying to figure out what to talk about that's interests people because unless I'm live with someone like we are now or something, but when I go live by myself, I just basically relate to people in chat and talk to people in chat.
Yeah, that works too, though. Like a lot of people I see, they just read the chat and then say "fuck you" or you know, oh yeah, and talk about something after that. That works too. Um, but I'm always willing to go live with you, uh, Jessica. You are one of my best friends, and Kobe and Diamond, and you know.
Well, you
The
too,
list goes on.
Dustin. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Well, just know that, um, like we can build your channel together. You know, we should make some days that we plan on going on live at a certain time, and we can do that together.
Well,
Because
thank you, Kobe. You too.
the only reason I'm going live is because there's a gap. You know what I mean? There's a gap, and in the end, like people probably don't won't like my content where I'm fixing shit, doing all this kind of work stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
And
what Tom usually does.
yeah, and all of a sudden he's a fucking asshole. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, we don't need the negativity, and like we're here to get positivity, right? So
Yeah.
whatever. But there's always those people, and like to treat a woman like shit really fucking angers me. To be honest, you know. So
Yeah.
you got to treat women with respect. You're twice as strong in that as them. Like you start manipulating people, and all of a sudden you got some sort of cult going on. And I don't like the fucking trolls either. Fuck Windsor. Fuck them all. Like uh Joe's kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm not part of the village. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think that's part of my problem too, Kobe. Women stay in abusive relationships because they're afraid to leave
yep. Yep,
because of being
100%.
lonely.
Yeah. Yeah. And Kobe made the big step. She did the right thing. She did exactly what she needed to do. And yeah. Um I don't know what else. Like I don't have details on shit, but if anyone treated me like Kobe was treated, I would fucking leave that person in a second.
Well,
In a
yeah, if
second.
mine was that bad, I'd be going too.
Yeah, yeah.
She
I
said her
mean,
father was abusive to her mother and went to prison.
you know what? There's guys that can be assholes. That's one thing. But if you're a fucking cheater, go fuck yourself. Go like literally go fuck yourself. You're done, dude.
Well, that's two things my husband hasn't done is laid a hand on me, or cheated. But
Yeah,
he can be sometimes emotionally abusive.
yeah. Like Andy.
Yeah.
I don't ever believe Andy ever stuck a finger on uh Amber, Mm, but he talks a lot of shit. Hey Amber, hey, like demands things, and it's just like no, that's not how you deal with women, man. But that's okay. If Amber chooses to keep that, that's okay, right? I already know that Andy's just gonna delete me over just what I said now, but what I said was the truth. You gotta respect your woman and appreciate, especially when they take care of you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to get you in trouble, so let's change the subject.
Get all of us in
I'm already in
trouble.
the doghouse, so I don't give a fuck though. But you know what I said is true. And whatever, you know. Like I go to work. My wife's got the hardest job of all.
Yeah,
Uh,
raising the
uh,
kids.
yeah. Yeah. Three kids, 6 years old, 3 years old, and 1 years old. Uh so whatever, you know. She's the fucking boss. I go to work, I'll make some money, but when I get home, she's the fucking boss. 100%. That's why
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her the magical fucking Japanese toilet where it sings songs to you and then uh fucking has all the automatic flushing and all that stuff. So
Yeah, like a bidet.
yo yeah, I'm looking forward to getting sprayed in the ass too. But whatever,
Well, that's good, Kobe.
she knows what's up. Kobe knows what's up. You know what? There's a lot of dudes in this world who won't respect. Like, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get you in trouble. So I'm gonna leave it out of this.
Yeah, I probably got myself in trouble because the other day when I went on Tom's page
Cons,
to just
yeah.
say hi to Tom, Andy was there mad about something, and um,
Oh yeah. That's
I
how it
didn't
all
know what
started
was
for me.
going on between them. But I mean, a lot of the times, I mean, not all the time, but once in a while, I'll pop over there and say hi or something, and then watch Tom work for a little bit and then go off and watch videos. But
Yeah. I don't want to be a part of the problem. you know? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it where it is. I'm sure we're already gonna get flack tomorrow, but whatever. We're creating our own community around that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between you, me, Diamond, and then we got the whole trout gang that we can chill out with. We got the whole Ogo gang we can chill out with. There's no way, like, like it's. Uh, I love Andy, man. I love Andy, but like how he just threw me to the side like that, fucking breaks my heart. Really, like I don't need any more shit like that.
Well, yeah.
And Diamond, like how he threw Diamond just to the side, like that. Um, fucking breaks my heart. Like we are your standby people, and to treat us like we're nothing, just like he does to Amber. Um,
Mm.
yeah, it's disgusting. Like, but I understand why, because he had a hard life and he had to figure it out. He had to figure out all the hard things in life by himself, just like me, you know?
Oh, exactly.
But whatever. I love Andy, and I'm not saying that he's like some sort of fucking god or whatever, but in the end, I don't have time in my life right now. I've got responsibilities to take care of, and he should understand that because he had to do that.
Right and woke. Diamond does stand her ground. I have in the past. Diamond is awesome. I love Diamond.
Yeah, 100%. Diamonds like awesome people. Same with Fabian. I don't I texted Andy. I was like, "Why do you got shit with Fabian?" And he said, "Figure it out." That's
Huh?
what he said.
Hmm. I don't know why he would have
Yeah,
trouble with
I don't.
him for.
Yeah, the dude's nothing but positive.
Kobe's never heard of Fabian.
Yeah, it's Fabian D Drop 2.0. Um, he's pretty good. I mean, he played some weird ass fucking rap music, but whatever. I don't care. He's always positive. He's usually fishing. Um, whatever. Like, and when Andy called me, he was all angry about me calling or talking to Fabian. I was like, "What the fuck? Like what?" And Andy, dude, uh, he never
Hi,
said
hunting.
anything negative about you, and then Andy hung up on me.
I'm
So,
live with Dustin hunting.
oh, hunting's here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hello, buddy. Yeah, we're all connecting, man. Uh, yeah, no, it's yeah. I'm
What's the
not
channel
whining.
again that Kobe said?
If Andy don't want me there, I won't be there. And that's why he's been talking all the shit about me is because uh I haven't been there. Like I don't care. I've got I've got you, Jessica, I've got you, Kobe, I've got you and I've got you um so many people. Like like he thinks that he's the center of the world and the world fucking rotates around him, but it's not the truth. But don't say anything, Jessica.
Well,
You want to
yeah.
be there and listen to the negativity, that's cool with me. But just don't say anything.
Hi, Virgo lady.
I got fucking
I
Diamond.
remember you.
I've got Ogo. I've got so many different people that
This is my friend Dustin, Virgo lady, that I'm live with.
I know Virgo lady. She's fucking awesome person.
Oh,
100%.
yeah, I didn't
Whatever.
know who knows who, but we're getting a lot of people from Diamond's channel too, and I figured I'd go live for a while this evening and let everybody congregate for a little bit. And
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, 'cause Diamond's real sick, and I'm doing
We,
well, Virgo lady. I tripped down the stairs and fractured my L5 the other night, but and my back.
whatever, we'll figure it out. It's life, man. It's fucking life. Right? So, what can you do?
Right.
Uh,
Our
my
viewers are
recommendations.
climbing now.
Hey?
Huh?
So, my recommendations, if your back pain doesn't go away, is to build your back muscles. Whether it be snowboarding, like for me, it was snowboarding, right?
Yeah.
Um, but as long as you build your back muscles, you'll be fine.
What?
You'll be good. So don't worry about having that pain all the time. You know, yeah, there's solutions here.
Yeah, I was gonna go and eventually get in the gym and do some stuff and like some therapeutic weightlifting and stuff again. That's when I was
Yeah,
feeling my best, is doing weightlifting and some cardio, and I just can't do it as much as I used to, but I can
yeah,
still do it.
absolutely. And like it surprised me so much because I was limping for like 2 years. I was like doing the leg limp, like ooh, ooh, ooh. And eventually I had a coworker. He's like, "Okay, let's go snowboarding." And I was like, "It hurts too much to go, my normal way." So I
Right.
swapped it around. So I went left-handed on the snowboarding hills, and it grew my muscles back so much it pushed my fucking disc back. And the doctors aren't going to tell you that. They're just going to tell you, oh, take some opiates or take some fucking Ativan or whatever, because that's just the way they work. But in the end, I can swear to God, growing your back muscles will push your fucking disc back. I've never had a
Yeah,
back pain since, and I've been like slacking my ass off for the last 2 years. I haven't had another back pain yet, but I was limping at 25 years old. Um, yeah. So it's a weird world. You
I
can't
had
trust your
trouble getting
doctors.
pain meds for my back, even though I fractured it just recently, and the ER didn't want to give me nothing but 5 Vicodins for a
That's
fractured
fucked.
vertebrae. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked. So you actually fractured the vertebrae, they're sure?
Yeah, hairline fracture on one of my vertebrae on my L5.
So it's not a slip disc.
No,
Okay. So I don't know anything about that. So I'm just ignorant. Don't listen to my advice.
right,
Oh,
Kobe. Yeah, I need more pain meds than that to get me through, and I've slipped and took a couple T and Eptine here and there because I've been hurting so bad. And it's hard
mm,
to lay in bed and get comfortable because it starts hurting, and I have to lay on a heating pad and take something for pain.
fuck. Yeah. Wiping out on the stairs is never easy. Yeah, I did that like maybe 2 times. Um,
I did twice, and that's how I messed my back up the first time. Is when I was working at FedEx, I was carrying a box of stuff and tripped down some steel stairs and tumbled
yeah.
down those and um
Well, fuck that.
messed
I'll fuck you up.
yeah, and I messed up all three discs. Um and I herniated 4 discs. And now, after herniating them, they've become flattened out and turned into degenerative disc. So now it's almost bone on 4 of those discs.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then they're laying on my sciatic nerves. Well, um I have fibromyalgia too that's painful. And then I just fractured an L5, and then about 8 years ago, I fractured my C1 and C2 vertebrae because um, I had IBS in my stomach and had severe cramps one night sitting at the counter frying fish. And I blacked out because the pain got so bad in my stomach. And I fell over and hit the bar stools next to me with my neck on the way
Wow.
down. Yeah, and then
Wow.
I woke up laying on the floor with my neck throbbing and then went to the ER and they found that out. Plus I nicked an artery in my neck on top of fracturing C1 and C2. So they
Wow.
couldn't put me in a collar because and they admitted me into the hospital because I nicked an artery in my neck, my vesicular artery. And because I did that, they couldn't put a collar on my neck because it would press on the artery. And they said that could cause a stroke. So
Wow.
I had to just they said just keep your head straight or you could end up paralyzed. So I had to keep my head straight for like 11 months without turning my head. And that was hard.
Yeah, I would have guessed so. Like, fuck. I don't think I could do that, to be honest with you. Like,
Right,
yeah.
Virgo. I've messed up my back so much.
We'll get through this though. But we just gotta do it together.
Yeah, the only answer to this is just rest and plenty of protein.
Yeah. Yeah, you get that fucking if you need protein, they got that. What's that? Milk, fucking.
Yeah, I drink the Premier protein shakes,
Mm,
and those have like 30 grams of protein in them.
yeah. Well, we'll figure it out together. We'll go one step at a time. I'm going through job problems. You going through health problems. Uh, Diamond's gotta get kind of got it figured out, and we'll all just fucking work together. Whatever.
Well, yeah,
We'll,
that's all we can do.
yeah, and my 1-2. I'm not saying that I'm a fucking expert at life. You're 1-2. You're helping me out. Diamond's 1-2 is really giving me and Kobe and all of us to figure this out together and whatever. And like, you just gotta have faith in the end.
Well, yeah, it'll all come together eventually.
Yep, yep, 100%. And whatever. Uh, we're all going through struggles and pains,
Hey,
and
Diamond.
yeah.
Oh, we're just sitting, me and Dustin are sitting here talking, and
we we're all going through struggles together. That's the
oh, we were talking about me fracturing my L5 vertebrae from falling down the stairs the other night over a dog bone.
yeah. Between me, you, Diamond, and Kobe, we'll figure it all out, man. Like, we all have each other's, like, think we got four people's minds thinking about shit. So yeah, but in the end, yeah, I'm really happy to be part of all of your community, and just want to say fuck Joe.
My
Fuck Joe.
husband called me. I told him I was going live, and he does that shit and pisses me off.
Yeah, it's part of having a husband. We're fucking dickheads. And my wife gets pissed off at me at least once a month. But whatever, we're dudes. And whatever. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I've
But
noticed these little Chinese symbols are behind certain people's comments. You notice that now?
I've just been looking at you, to be honest. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, it's in front of
It's
diamonds
going
and it
back.
was in front of Kobe's and
Well, I know, like, they faked me many times. But Kobe sis is the real Kobe, right?
oh,
So
Diamond Virgo lady's a friend of Dustin's. He brought her over to my channel one night when I was live. So yeah, I chatted with her the last time that I was live. So, and I talked about you to her, Diamond, and she finally got to meet you.
yeah, 100%. Like we got to be able to find these fucking dudes, because they're coming in. They're coming after us. I'm gonna have my lives too, and they can't be. Uh, we can't fall for their bullshit, right? So I'm Dustin CS, which is Chieftain Sessions.
Oh yeah, Diamond, I get it. I'm guarded too lately watching people. Lots of trolls and yeah, I was telling Virgo about the trolls and stuff the last feed. But yeah, she said, "Why you cut the beard, Dustin?" Did I mute myself?
Fuck off. I cut the beard because I've got a new job interview today, and so I just figured that cutting a beard is probably a better thing than leaving it on. Can you hear me still?
I can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, so there's a weird thing when you get hired by like 60-year-old dudes or whatever, they don't want to see a beard or anything. So I got like a fucking Beavis and Butthead fucking haircut and got rid of my beard. Like I used to have
Thank
a
you,
beard like
Hunting.
this long, you know what I mean? But I know the way the world works, so fuck it. Like I'll just cut it and grow it back. I'm good at growing beards, so I don't give a fuck. Like I just need I've got three fucking kids to take care of and a wife and me. And like I don't have time to worry that because I lost a job because of a beard or something like that. So I just fucking shave it every time I go and I remove the beard. It's because I'm going for a new job, you know?
Yeah, you were talking about applying for that job and hopefully you get it.
Oh yeah. We'll figure it out. I've got like 9 months of fucking work insurance, but my wife's credit card's like $3,000 a month, you know,
Yeah.
and then plus mine, which is another $700. So that's fuck all. That's shit in a windstorm. Um, so I'm trying to game at doing like property management and stuff like that, even though I'm just an electrician. So I've fucked with my resume a bit, and I'm on to the second stage right now of being able to apply, and they're gonna give me a test tomorrow, and I've got AI to help me out, so I don't give a fuck. But I'll
Yeah,
figure it out
Diamond
as
said she loves beards.
yeah. I miss my beard. You guys haven't even seen. You know what? I'm gonna send you a picture of my original beard. I had like a fucking East Indian beard, like seriously. Uh, it was impressive, but every time I go for a new job, I fucking cut my hair and you know, and then I go from there. And I shave my fucking beard because I understand how people have impressions, right?
Oh, Simon's got to have surgery. What happened? Oh, he has cancer on his face. Poor little guinea pig. Uh,
I
yeah,
got
he
my
is a cute guinea pig.
I got my test tomorrow and it's already pretty late here, so I'm gonna let you go.
Well,
But
yeah, I
I
was gonna be getting off here anyway in about 5 minutes.
yeah, and I really enjoy and Jessica, you're such an awesome person. And so with Diamond and all you people, I really love you and I really appreciate being your friends. And I'm sorry if I've been an asshole. Sometimes I'm not an asshole, yeah, yeah, but whatever, you know. I really appreciate you, especially Jessica and Diamond, um, and Kobe. Uh, I really love you guys, and I'm sorry if I fucked things up or whatever, but I fucked things up many times in my life, and just know I really appreciate you. And you know, next time we're gonna go live, I'll be a better person. I'm just going through a hard time in my life right now.
Well, that's understandable, Dustin.
Yeah, and but I'll make it through. I've got faith, man. I've got faith.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm. We'll get through it all together. So let's stick together. Let's not be negative like whoever else we're talking about. And we'll do it. We'll do it, and we'll get it done. And we'll look back here from a year from now. We'll look back. We'll be like, okay, like fuck, we
Right.
did the right thing, right? So
Yeah, all
we'll
of us
figure it
trying
out.
to get monetized, and hopefully in a year we'll all be monetized.
Yeah, we'll be the trout game times two. You know what I mean? But whatever. I That's not my goal. I just want to chill with you guys. Honestly, I you helped me through the rough times of my life, and that makes me feel so grateful. You know, you, Diamond, and Kobe, and everyone else really helped me in the moment of my life. You know. Um, and whatever. We'll
Right.
figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, whatever. Okay? So I'm gonna say good night and you have a great night and I love you, Jessica, and not in some weird way, but as like a family way, right?
Love
Um
you too, Dustin, and love all you guys in chat.
and Sniper too. and Diamond, and Kobe, and the list goes on. We have a great community here. We just gotta build it with the good people. We gotta figure it out. And like I don't have time. I've got three fucking kids to take care of. I don't have time to go out and like hang out with dudes or like, go to the bar or whatever. But I've got you guys, you know. I've got
Right.
you. And that's what counts to me in life. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah, 100%. And we'll get this all figured out, you know, together. So,
We will, and it'll turn out for the best, I'm sure.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Like, I've got no denials. Between all of our brains, we can always figure out what the fuck's going on. We just got to do it together, you know?
Well, right, and at least now we can get in touch with each other instead of just on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. I still need Diamond's YouTube. Facebook. Sorry. I'm pretty drunk right now, to be honest with you. But I still need Diamond's uh, Facebook. That way, if she gets deleted or if I get deleted, then we have something to go on, right? And yeah, but whatever. I've got that huge fucking test tomorrow, so I'm gonna go take a sleep. I can only usually sleep like 5 hours or whatever, but I got this huge test, and if I pass this test, then I'm gonna be making good money. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I love you, and I'm gonna say goodbye.
All right. And love you too as a friend, of course. And
Yeah,
so your
of course,
wife
as a
doesn't.
friend. Yeah, yeah, no, but you don't have to love me as like some dude. You know what I mean? We
Well, no, you're
are
like a brother
friends.
to me.
Yeah, we're family, right? So that's
And
what it
Diamond
is.
and Kobe's my sisters. And
Yeah, 100%. Love you very much, and have a good night.
all right, you too. Good night, Dustin. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, everyone. Yeah, me and Dustin have been chatting for a while, and he was showing us his crystal collection and everything, and his wife. Oh, Diamond, you told me one. Yeah, I tried to talk to Colby and more private about it. Oh, now I feel like the only one that's old. I think I'm older than anybody in chat in that case. It sucks getting old. Oh, you're 51, Virgo? Well, then I don't feel so bad after all. Yeah, I'm 44. Okay, I get you, Diamond. I'm sorry. I was just telling Colby because I thought that that's what you told me. You're lucky, Sniper, to be 20. Yeah, I wish I looked and felt like I was 18. I posted a short today of this guy getting out of his car dancing all happy. And I said, I wish I felt that good anymore. I could barely walk. I'm 44, but I feel like I'm 100 because I guess of getting banged up so much with my back and stuff and fractured my L5 the other day and um fractured my C1 and C2 in my neck and nicked an artery, and then I collapsed 4 disc and sciatica falling down the stairs and developed fibromyalgia. And but yeah, I think it's not how old you are, it's kind of ages and the genetics or what you do to your body. Is how you gonna feel when you get older, because that's what me and Dustin were talking about earlier when he hurt his back. Well, I'd like to see your dance moves, Sniper. I always loved watching people dance because I used to go break dancing when I was in my teens, slipping into bars and um that were jamming and have a couple drinks and go break dancing. But yeah, I can't do that shit no more. Yeah, Sniper, at your age, I was in martial arts and I did back flips, front flips, flips with no hands, and I could walk on my hands up and down stairs. And but yeah, now I can't do none of that shit. I'd kill myself. One time about 5 years ago, I tried to write Sniper. Oh, I did add onion soup to mine too, and my burgers and meatloaf and a slew of other seasonings. But yeah, about 5 years ago, I tried to walk down the wall into a back bin and fell. I just put my back to the wall and put my hands on the wall and tried to walk down like that because I don't have the capacity anymore to do it myself and um fell. Don't feel old, Virgo. Some of our friends are actually older that we know. But yeah, I can't believe it. This upcoming December, I'm gonna be 45. Yeah, the face cream I use to prevent from getting any wrinkles on my face is like $40 cream that I buy every month. That's pretty funny, Virgo. Yeah, right now I don't have a filter on. I'm just myself. Unless when I do the cat eyes, it makes me look older for some reason. But I play with those sometimes. But yeah, didn't put any kind of filters on tonight. I just added Dustin and yeah, I added a couple or a few new shorts today to my channel and to get some more views and likes and right, Kobe, I was like that too. Once the street lights came on, it meant get your ass home within 5 minutes. Or get a whipping with a belt. Yeah, don't burn your meatloaf, Colby, if that's what you're making. Thank you, Virgo lady. A lot of my shorts I um are in the morning when I get up. My hair's kind of crazy, but um yeah, I did a couple more this morning. Yeah, Kobe, I had to pick my switches too. And when you're a kid, you're thinking, I'll pick the smaller switch, it might hurt less. And then the smaller ones actually hurt worse, and the bigger ones hurt less. I know that now after being grown, but at the time I was a kid and didn't know no better. You want a meatloaf recipe, Virgo? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, meatloaf's pretty easy to make. I make mine with I take the amount of ground beef I want and then I'll add like a heaping teaspoon of I'll put a packet of Lipton French onion soup in mine and then I put some onion powder, a teaspoon onion powder salt and pepper to taste, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and I put um, an egg and about a half a cup of breadcrumbs in mine to hold it all together good. And then I add about a quarter cup of milk and mix it all up really good and put it in a loaf pan and pat it down good. And then rub, I scoot some ketchup on the top and rub it around as much as I like and bake it for about an hour at 350. And that's how I do my meatloafs, but I also do stuffed meatloafs. I do Philly cheesesteak stuffed meatloaf and stuff like that. And I season the ground beef the same. Yeah, I thought about having a P.O. box, but I have to drive a good ways to the post office to check my mail, so I haven't really done that. But I do stuffed meatloaf a lot of times with sauteed onions, bell peppers, onions in there, and lots of mozzarella cheese, and then close it up with the ground beef and bake it. Croutons in your flask. Yeah, croutons are good. But I always end up using, I guess, the breadcrumbs in mine. And then when my meatloaf's done baking, I'll drain all the grease out of it and let it sit for a few minutes before I cut it. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of recipes too, Colby and Diamond and Virgo. I don't know how to get in touch with you to post them, but YouTube won't even let me do more than a 15-second video right now. That's why I'm doing mostly shorts. I'm trying to be able to work myself up to being able to post longer videos. Because, I mean, I'll even do a longer video on my phone and go to post it, and it'll only let me select a 15-second clip of that video I want to play on YouTube. Or I would do my editing and recipes and stuff on my YouTube of how to make different stuff. Yeah, Kobe, I always have to babysit my noodles because I never go by the instructions on the box because it's always wrong. It's either not done or overcooked. So I'll sit there and keep stirring and watching them. and test them every now and then to make sure that they're done to my liking before I take them up. Yeah, I've overcooked my noodles a couple times when I've been distracted in the kitchen by something. But I've got tons of recipes and stuff that I've been cooking for years that are kind of family recipes that I've done so many times that I don't even really need a recipe to go by because I've done them so many times. And because being from Georgia and stuff, I've learned some really good southern recipes. Like tonight, I made fried pork chops and some yams and green beans for dinner, candied yams. High and woke. Yeah, again, I didn't eat all day because I took a pain pill earlier and that made me kind of nauseated and I had to take some of my nausea medication because for the last couple nights, luckily not tonight so far, but for the last couple nights I got sick and threw up before dinner. Um and I was afraid to eat earlier because a Vicodin made me nauseated. I got an appointment later in the week with my doctor too, so he's talking about just reviewing my x-rays from the walk-in ER and um probably giving me more pain meds to get through this cuz I mean, I get to where I'm in so much pain I don't know what to do with myself. Especially at night when I lay in bed, I can't get comfortable. And last night I kept waking up all night and pain and um just took cat naps all night. It always seems like the next day it hurts worse. But I did that night before last and hurt myself. Thank you, Virgo lady. Um, yeah, 'cause they only gave me five pain pills from the ER, so I'm gonna have to go and see my doctor Friday is when I have an appointment with him and soonest I could get in. So he said he would probably give me something stronger and more pain medication. But I've been having to stretch Vicodins until I get to where I can't take it no more, and then I'll take one. But today I only had one Vicodin this afternoon, so I could control the pain enough to be able to get my bath. And I soaked a little bit and washed my hair and everything and got cleaned up and got out and felt better for a while after a pain pill and soaking, but I've just been having to sit around and I got stuff to do and it's making me mad. When I get sick or injured and can't do what I need to be doing, I get mad because even though I was able to cook today, but I still needed to go to the store and get some stuff and I can't do that and bending and lifting stuff at the grocery store, so I'm gonna have to wait until my doctor can give me something stronger for pain before I do that. Yeah, Vicodin. Um, I know, right, Diamond? I tripped over Bailey's bone laying on the stairs. And I didn't see it because the stairs were darker, and um, I looked up for a minute because the dog was running up the stairs toward me, and I stopped looking where I was walking and took two steps down and stepped on his bone, and it rolled with my foot, and my feet went out from under me, and I landed flat on my back against the staircase. I will, Diamond. Right. It seems like I'm trying to take myself out because something's always happening. And that's the first time, though, I can say that I've been hurt in years um, with something. But right in the middle of being, I got something going around too. I've just been having the sniffles and a little bit of a cough at night and a headache and just nausea and vomiting last night and the night before last, being sick. And after I got sick and threw up the other night, that's when I stepped on the bone and fell down the stairs. But, and well, afternoon, and I ended up having to that evening go to the walk in and figured out why I was hurting because I thought I slipped a disc at first. And um, they said it was a hairline fracture on my L5. They almost missed it. They said, well, it's so small, we almost missed it, but you don't need a back brace or anything to just take it easy. And they told me to make appointment with my doctor and gave me a prescription for 5 Vicodins. I'm like, you can't at least give me 10 until I can get into the doctor. So, and I got two more left. Right. I've tripped over my dog before in the dark and couldn't see him because he's black. And our wooden floors are kind of darker at night. And I've been turned the kitchen light off and was headed to bed. And I didn't know he laid down in front of me. And one night and I tripped over him, but I didn't hurt him or he didn't hurt me. So I got lucky then. Kobe, I do the same thing at night. I got a tiny little green palm tree night light, an LED night light in my bathroom, and it's darker, but I can still see at least because I got rugs in my bathroom and I don't want to fall over them. Because the worst place I think you can fall is in the bathroom. I've done that several times too, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna hit my head or face on the toilet or sink or something. Because like to watch these trauma videos and ER videos, and they show the real thing as it happens. And this lady fell in the bathroom face down on the toilet and busted her whole face in. And she had a split going all the way up the side of her face like that, from her lip all the way up, and all of her teeth were knocked out, and she broke her nose and everything else. And I said, yeah, that's what scares me, is I'm afraid I'm gonna fall in the bathroom. Yeah, animals are like toddlers. They just end up getting in the way sometimes. And yeah, the weird thing is, me and my husband, I mean, I've went in the bathroom while he was in the shower and had to go bad enough, and pooped while he was in the shower and had to deal with it because it was an emergency. And he's done the same thing to me too, blew up the bathroom while I was in the tub or the shower. Um, oh yeah, speaking of blowing up the bathrooms, there was a guy, they were talking about the funniest things happening. And this guy, he was at Home Depot with his wife. He went in the bathroom and told everybody in the bathroom, "You better get out of here. I'm getting ready to blow it up." And then somebody in the bathroom misunderstood what he meant. Instead of taking it as, oh, he's getting ready to stink up the bathroom, like blow it up, they thought he was literally going to use a bomb and blow the place up. So somebody that was in the bathroom that heard him say, "You better get out of here, I'm going to blow this place up," go in the bathroom, called the cops, and the cops came in and with the bomb squad while he was on the toilet in there, detained him and everything else. And then he told the cops what he meant by blowing the bathroom up, and it was on the news and everything. This poor guy. And he had to explain what he meant. Not kidding, Diamond and Colby. If you look it up, they'll show the guy talking about it and stuff. Guy says he's gonna blow up Home Depot bathroom and put a laughing face by it, and it'll pop up that people thought it. Well, one person in there misunderstood him and thought he had a bomb when he meant he was just gonna blow it up stink wise. And the poor guy ended up getting detained while he was on the toilet and on the news and everything else. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, I hope my doctor, she gives me one refill at a time on my Valium, and I've only got tonight and tomorrow left, and I had to call her today, and sometimes she can get pretty bad with those things, and I had to leave a message, and I hope she refills my Valium before I run out and I get it, because I don't want to go through those benzodiazepine withdrawals on top of still kind of going through some post acute withdrawals from the tianeptine. Booty crumbs on the toilet seat. That's gross, but kind of funny. Yeah, um, a friend of mine, she ended up, and at that time she wasn't sexually active or nothing. And, and she was a good friend of mine and honest with me, so I knew she was telling the truth. But she caught crabs from a public toilet seat and had trauma after that. And um, because she was a very private, embarrassed person and even hated going to the doctor for certain things. And she had to go explain that she caught crabs. Well, she didn't even know what they were because she never had them before. And she had some symptoms and went and saw the doctor, and he told her that that's what it was. And she said, well, the only way I could have caught those is off that public toilet seat I used. Because she said, I've only been to a public bathroom once, and I haven't slept with any dudes in months. Because she had just gotten out of a pretty bad relationship and just wanted to be single for a while. And she's the kind of girl that didn't believe in one night stands or nothing like that. So, but yeah, I always hover for cover when I go to those bathrooms. They can be gross. Right. And I'm the type of person, if I use a restroom, I be clean and sanitized about things. And so the next person that uses it after me isn't grossed out or anything else. But some people, I mean, they trash the bathroom and there's some bathroom pee and shit all over the toilet, the floor. Um, yeah, and people are just disrespectful anymore. I mean, they always have kind of been that way, but it's in recent years has gotten worse because people just stopped having being raised with any morals or respect. Um, my friend, she didn't wasn't with the guy for a couple months. She was just got out of a really bad abusive relationship and didn't want zero to do with men at all. Um, and just wanted to be single for a while and ended up with crabs. And she said and that's the only time she said, I don't usually sit on a public toilet seat, but I had no choice. And she said, because of the way the toilet was made or something in the public bathroom. And um, she said that all I did was sit on a public toilet seat. And the doctor admitted, yeah, you can catch crabs from toilet seats because they jump off one person, sit on a surface, and cling on to another. Oh, wow, glass all over the floor. That's not good. Okay, sis. Oh yeah, I love noodles, diamond, their fire. Yeah, she caught them from the toilet because the doctor even admitted that you could catch them that way. Because somebody could. I just got your text, and very rarely is my answer. But yeah, yeah, I didn't even know that until she told me about it. But right, Colby, I mean, unless you get the ones in the back, don't get the ones right up front that people have touched, those plastic things that go over the toilet seat. I always get one out of the back. Right, Diamond, sis, and I miss it occasionally. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long they can hang out on toilet seats, but the doctor told her if somebody recently used the toilet that had them before you and they sat down on the toilet seat, um, and then leave the bathroom and a short while later you come and sit there, you if they did indeed get off of one person onto the toilet seat, they can get on another if the person recently uses the bathroom after the original person that had them does. Oh, yeah, I hate using public bathrooms. It's awful. Well, that's not nice, Virgo. Yeah, I had bullies picking on me in school, and um, I would just stand my ground as much as I could. I mean, I would let them get away with talking shit, but I mean, I just ignore that. But I had a bully one time in the schoolyard when I was in, think I was in fifth or sixth grade. And she was a bully that was a little bigger than me. And the friend that I was hanging out with on the schoolyard was way smaller than me, even. She was real petite and thin and tiny. And I was kind of thin and average tall. But there was a bully that was overweight that was maybe a foot taller than me that was in my class, got in my face and started pushing me because I ignored her. And she tried to punch me, and I ducked, and she hit the chain link fence behind me. And I just hauled off and knocked the shit out of her and knocked her on the ground, and then walked off real quick and to go tell the teacher, and my friend already ran to tell the teacher. And I got suspended for 2 weeks for defending myself. Even four other kids witnessed it, and she got suspended for 2 weeks. So yeah, and it's stupid to suspend somebody um for defending theirself. And I'm sorry, Virgo, it sucks being bullied. I used to be bullied sometimes too in school, just for no reason. I mean, it's kind of intimidating, and you're afraid that you don't know what they're going to pull next. Because, yeah, um, like I said, that girl used to bully me, and when I was in middle school, I got pregnant. I was I transferred out of that school because I was in elementary, fifth or sixth grade, when I had to hit that bully in self defense. Um, I transferred to a middle school that was seventh through or sixth grade through eighth grade. And um, I went to that middle school, and then when I was in seventh grade, I got pregnant. I was 13 and had my daughter at 14. But as soon as they found out the school, because in gym class, I had to tell the school because once I found out I was pregnant, because in gym class, I couldn't climb the ropes no more or do certain strenuous stuff, um, because I didn't want to have a miscarriage and I didn't believe in abortion. So I went ahead and decided I'm going to be a mother at a young age. Um, and I ended up having to tell that middle school that because I couldn't do the certain things in gym class. And um, they sent me to a school for pregnant teen girls and girls that have just had their babies. And they had a nursery at that school and everything. So you could, if you just had your baby and still had to come to school, you could bring your baby to the nursery and they'd watch your kid for free all day while you were in school. And then you'd stop by and see your kid on your lunch hour and pump more breast milk on your lunch hour or whatever, and um, check on your kids. And then you pick them up when the school bell rang and class was over. I'm sorry, Kobe. A friend of mine that I talk to on Facebook sometimes, she has Tourette's too, and she said she was bullied in school for the same thing, and which is wrong. I mean, it's just people are so mean and hateful. I mean, I think if you go to school and somebody has a condition or something, I mean, to me, I always tried to be friends with everybody, no matter what they look like or what kind of problems they had or um, whatever issues they had or anything. I mean, I was always a friend to everybody, and sometimes I would get bullied for that. Um, because they were some bullies or whatever was making fun of somebody, and I'd take up for them and get bullied myself. But yeah, and I mean it just sucks to have that happen, and or because somebody's a little overweight or somebody's a little smaller or somebody's got was born with some sort of abnormality of some kind, or because I never will forget when I was in first grade. Um, After I finally got out of that abusive private school that used to beat me all the time for, um, we were learning cursive in kindergarten, and they used to whack me with a ruler when I couldn't make cursive letters in kindergarten. But stuff like that I'd get hit for there when I finally got out of kindergarten and was going into first grade. I begged to go to a public school. And when I was in that public school, there was a little boy there that we had so many kids in that school. We had two different classes for first grade, two different classes for second grade, and so on. And I was in first grade, and so was this little boy, but he was in the other first grade class, and he was burned really bad. I mean, to the point of being unrecognizable. And his ears had melted off. He lost fingers and everything. And some kids were making fun of him, but I didn't. And I was kind of afraid of him at first because I didn't know what was wrong with him. Because I was little, I was only in first grade, and I thought, and um, the only thing I ever did is went up to him and introduced myself, and I asked him um, in a polite way, why do you look like that for? What happened? And he told me he was burned really bad in a house fire. And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry." And I was friends with him in school after that when we were on the playground and stuff and in the lunchroom. And but I mean, to me, I'm just kind of intrigued by somebody different and want to know more about them and get to be friends with them. So yeah, I mean, I just want to be friends with everybody pretty much. And when I'd be in school, and I was mostly taken up for people and that were being bullied and stuff. And I mean, if I'd see them get rejected in the school cafeteria, oh, you can't sit here. Um, this is our clique only, or something. Go get up and go over there and tell the person, come sit with me for lunch, and get to know them and have lunch with them every day after that. And I was always that type of kid in class. But yeah, right, Virgo, and um, Yeah, because I mean, even though people had little flaws or whatever, I mean, to me, it was kind of like I used to embrace the fact that everybody would be different. I mean, and now it's like, how dare you be different, you know? And I mean, that's kind of the meaning of communism, you know? And everybody's got to drive the same car, or think the same way, act the same way, or look the same way, dress the same way. And anybody that's different gets bullied. And um, I mean, you had your bullies back in the day, but I mean, even more so now. I mean, they pick on everybody just for being different. And I don't understand why that is, because, I mean, liberals used to embrace individuality, and being different, being yourself. And now they're all pro communism. And no, you got to be like everybody else or else, you know. And um, but I think that it's a good thing that people are different, even though it's a little flaw or something in a person. I mean, that makes them who they are. Um, I mean, I always had my flaws. I mean, at some points my weight would go up or down, and um, for the most part, was slim in school, but sometimes I would get a little overweight, not bad, and then lose weight, or get a little overweight, lose weight. And when I gained the maybe 10 to 20 pounds or something, kids would make fun of me and call me all kinds of names because I was a little overweight. Not hugely, but a little bit or something. And I didn't understand why people would be like that, but and my grandma had a talk with me and told me how hateful people can be, and that you just got to not care about what anybody else thinks, and only listen to positive people, not negative. And right, Virgo, I don't want to be a sheep either. I'm like that too with things. I think everybody should be different, and get along. And I think that schools should do more about bullying than they actually have done or they're doing now. Because, I mean, they're letting this slide. And when there's no consequences to something, that's going to keep happening. I mean, if somebody's bullying somebody in school or something, I mean, they should suspend them for a month and give them their schoolwork to take home. And if they can't get along with others, and that's the way I believe, I mean, the school should be zero tolerance. And if there's bullies on the school bus bullying other kids, we'll kick them off the school bus and tell them they can't ride the school bus no more. And once there's real consequences at home or at school or on the school bus, then people's parents are going to get fed up with them being a little shit at school and discipline them. Say, well, now I got to give you a ride to school every day because now you bullied people and got yourself kicked off the bus. And inconvenience the parents a little bit out of it too, because they're the ones that raise their kids that way, and are told that their kids are bullying other people, but they refuse to do anything about it. Well, maybe inconvenience them by suspending their kid for a month out of school, or Stop them from riding a school bus if they can't behave. I mean, that's what I believe. I mean, if you have bullying going on, well, the teachers and the principal need to do more about it. Right, Virgo, and it's hard when you have parents misbehaving and you know they're misbehaving, but it's kind of like good luck correcting a parent. Right, and woke, that's what I did is bully them back, um, and defend myself, and take up for people that were bullied. Um, I mean, that's really all you can do. But I mean, I think, like Kobe was just saying, she was bullied for Tourette's, and that's just bullshit. Or you were bullied, Virgo. Me. Um, right, Virgo. It's kind of hard being a parent and you're smoking cigarettes and you tell your kid not to smoke. And that's kind of hypocritical. Eventually, your kids are going to get a little older and realize what a hypocrite is and um, call you one and say, well, you smoke. Or, you try to tell your kid, don't do this, don't drink alcohol. Your kid's going to say, well, you get drunk every night. And then what are you going to say to your kids, when they say, well, you do it, why can't I? Um, then good luck explaining that one. But yeah, I mean, luckily, my daughter, I mean, she don't smoke or drink or nothing. She's autistic though. But I'm glad she didn't try to pick up our habits. 'Cause everybody but my daughter in my house smokes cigarettes. 'Cause right now, me and my daughter are living with my mom and stepfather. 'Cause I was helping my mom because she's got could have heart failure soon, and she's got some heart issues. So, but and eventually I was gonna get a place with my husband, but right now I was helping them, and but yeah, I don't know, because my husband got into an argument with my mother, and he was staying here with me to help, and he got himself kicked out. So he's staying with his family, and I'm staying with mine right now. Yeah. Yeah, me too. And It's weird though. Lately, I've been under a lot of anxiety because I was trying to come off of that dietary supplement, that T and Eptine, and it's highly addictive, worse than pain pills and anything you could take, and has hellacious withdrawals. And I've been having a lot of anxiety trying to come off of that and stay away from it. And so I've been smoking more cigarettes lately. Oh, they do in woke, and they're grateful I'm helping them. And because I tried it, me and my daughter, I mean, my daughter takes over and does a lot of stuff. And because my daughter, she loves to help me in the kitchen cook, and she can cook simple meals, but just certain things she has to have my help with in the kitchen. But she loves cleaning up the house and washing and drying and folding clothes and putting everybody's laundry on their bed folded. And I say, "You sure you don't want no help with that?" "No, I got it." So she loves cleaning and doing laundry and even cooking and cleaning up the kitchen. Because when I cook, sometimes she'll like to clean up all the pots and pans and dishes. So I try to help with my mom because sometimes she'll want me to help her shower if she's not feeling right or something. And sometimes she'll get lightheaded or something and say, "Well, I really need a shower. Can you just make sure I don't fall?" And things like that, or helping her get her oxygen tubes changed and stuff like that, and running errands for them. And then I buy groceries and stuff when my check goes in every month because I'm disabled and can't work because I can't. The only thing I'm really qualified to do, since I didn't graduate high school, is food service. I used to be kind of a prep chef in the kitchen, do waitress work and stuff like that. And now I can't stand on my feet that long anymore because I messed my back up too bad. And then it gets to the point where I have to keep sitting down. And then I just get tired and start hurting really bad. And if I don't sit down, my legs give out after a certain amount of time. Right. Sometimes I get fed up when the internet goes down when I'm trying to watch something um or do something online, but um I'm not really addicted to my phone. I mean, I watch stuff when I can, and cuz during the days usually I'm busy doing stuff, and early in the evenings cooking dinner, getting my bath or shower. And then my daughter likes to wait till midnight to take her shower before she goes to bed. Right. Thank you, and woke. And yeah, I'm a real person when it comes down to it. And I mean, I'm just brutally honest about my situation or what I'm going through, or um and I don't turn on people for no reason, or I'm not that type of person. I mean, it's always usually people turn on me if anything, but But yeah, I'm real with people and let people know what's up. But yeah, me and my daughter, when we get our checks every month, we contribute by buying groceries and stuff. And well, thank you, Virgo. You're a lovely person too. I also like you. And I remembered you from last time when Dustin was on here earlier because he wanted to go live with me. He said, if you go live, can you add me? And I said, well, yeah, because sometimes I get tired of on my channel going on live by myself. And um, well, you're welcome, Virgo. But yeah, I usually have a guest on once in a while, and or if I'm not here, I'm usually on Diamond Tierra's page. You seen her earlier in chat, and you could like and subscribe to her channel too, and if you hadn't already, and um, yeah, she likes to go fishing and makes candles. But most of us that are on here tonight are usually on Diamond's channel if we're not on mine. So you can follow us all the time, and because I'm always on Diamond's page. Yeah, I love arts and crafts too. I like doing all kinds of stuff, and they got this app that I like, Fantasy Color, and you can download it to your phone and color all these really cool images. Um, I got those posted on my YouTube account too on my channel, and all those beautiful pictures are from that I colored are from Fantasy Color. So I enjoy sometimes just coloring stuff if I can't really do any crafts. Eventually, I wanted to make my own candles and soaps and stuff and sell those on YouTube and get a deal with Amazon like Diamond's got and ship some to Amazon for sale and make my own custom soaps and candles that I like too for myself. Because I go crazy in the Yankee Candle shop and I just love all of their fragrances. Like Yankee Candle has a shop in a mall we have out here, and I go in there and I'm in there for over an hour sniffing all these different candles. They have hundreds of different fragrances. Yeah, that's always feels good to finish a project too, and especially one that really's been needing to get done. And we get mold in my bathroom here because, um, in my guest bathroom because we don't have a window in there, just a fan in the ceiling. but that fan doesn't work that great and it gets humid in there. And you could go in there and take a 5 or 10 minute shower, and there's water just dripping down the walls in there. It gets so humid because there's no window to let moisture out. Um, and the fan's not working that well, and I get mold growing on my ceiling. Um, and it's growing up, that's starting to grow up there again. So I've got to scrub it down with some baking soda because baking soda's pH level is so high that mold can't grow in it for a while. So I'll clean it with baking soda and water and a little bit of dish soap. And then I'll paint over it if the stain don't come up. And then it'll look like nothing's happened for several months. Then it'll come back again. Well, yeah, I saw that, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, um I try to color these color pictures on Fantasy Color app, and the ones that I like the best, I was gonna print them and frame them. Um, because you can save those coloring images. Once you're done coloring them, you could save them to your phone. And when you're done saving them to your phone, you could send them to your email on your computer or something and a printer and have them printed out and frame them. And that's what I was going to do, and is find some that I really like coloring. Yeah, and it's fun for me to color a lot of the times, and so I'll color things that I really like and post them on YouTube or my Facebook. Yeah, Virgo, just make sure you're subscribed to all of us so anytime either one of us go live or something, you can um check us out. And sometimes when Diamond goes live, I'm on hers and she has me on as a guest and me and Diamond talk or Dustin. Well, you could post them and um show the artwork you've done on your YouTube channel and um or your Facebook, and because a lot of other people could be interested in the same thing. And that's what I do. I mean, I just post things that I like and or like to do or things like that, and eventually um other people like it too, so they like and comment. And but yeah, I like to show off my artwork and stuff, and there's some things that I've colored. I got like a huge marijuana leaf coloring book, and there's a lot of stuff that contains marijuana leaves in it, but some things don't. Um, but I've colored in that as an adult coloring books because it has really tiny lines and stuff in it. Well, thank you. Yeah, my dog, I try to post, um, try to catch him doing something cute and funny and post. But lately I haven't been able to catch him at something. Because when I go in, probably in a few minutes to eat dinner and get ready for bed, he's probably just going to be laying on the couch waiting to beg me for my food. Because Bailey will do that. He'll know it's getting close to the time that I'm going to eat dinner. So he'll jump on the couch because I eat my dinner on the couch at the coffee table. Um, and he'll sit there and wait for me to come in to eat dinner. And once I do and sit next to him, then he'll just sit there and beg me for food. Um, but yeah, usually when I go live, I'm just sitting in the garage or something because I like to just sit out here and smoke and relax when I go live. And but I've gotten a lot of people fussing at me too for smoking trolls. Yeah, that's what mine does. Or or if I ignore him for a second so I can have a bite, he'll sit there and take his paw and pat my leg to get my attention or whine loud or and then my mother and stepfather kind of get annoyed with him whining really loud and begging while they're trying to watch TV while I'm eating getting ready to get ready for bed. And so then I kind of have to feed him to keep him quiet so they can watch their TV show or whatever. But yeah, that's what he'll do. And yeah, I didn't eat all day today because I got kind of queasy earlier. I've been feeling like I was coming down with something. But luckily tonight I'm not sick in any way. Last night and the night before, I got real sick to my stomach and vomited before I ate dinner and went to bed. And oh, well, thank you. I think I'll be okay because tonight I'm not sick really. I just got, I think, nauseated from taking for something for pain, but um because my back. But for last night and the night before, I was just really fatigued and got really sick to my stomach. And now I've kind of gotten like cold like symptoms, just sniffles and kind of a stuffy head a little bit, but not bad. And I think the worst of it might be over. It looks like Kobe and Diamond left us. I was just probably gonna finish this last cigarette and get ready to go in and eat dinner, and I'm just hoping my doctor calls my medication in because I don't want to withdraw from that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty bad with that stuff. Valium. But yeah, I did before when she didn't call in my medicine. Um, for several days, my doctor was just being lazy and didn't call in my medication when I needed it. And I started having withdrawals from benzodiazepines. Um, and I never felt so bad. And I can't just come off of those cold turkey, my prescription medication. So hopefully this time my doctor isn't lazy and she'll get on it and call in my Valiums because I got enough for tonight and tomorrow night, and then I'll be out. So that's what's worrying me too. Okay, thank you, Virgo. Yeah, I was just getting ready to get off here too myself, and um, I'll see you the next time we go live, and have a great day. And it was nice talking to you. All right, Virgo, you take care also, and I'll see you later. Bye.